Hi, I'm Eunice. Welcome to TalkBack, where we discuss relevant topics for up-and-coming actors here in Chicago. 2013 is in full swing, and some of us have already forgotten our New Year's resolutions, while others are still going strong. But other than the typical lose weight and be better at life promises we make in January, what artistic goals are some of us actors setting, and what's our plan to achieve them? I've been talking to some friends of mine about this lately. Let's meet Elizabeth Wharton. Elizabeth studied theater in college, and she has music theater and film experience. This year, she wants to get an agent, book a stage play, and do a commercial. Then there's Christopher Waldron. Chris is an actor and improviser who also studied theater in college. This year, he'd like to get an agent and finish some of those scripts he's been working on. And then there's Carrie Abernathy. Carrie is fairly new to acting. She's been taking classes for stage and film. This year, she'd like to make a website and perform in some fun theater projects. For myself, I have a whole laundry list of resolutions, but I won't bore you with all of them. But the highlights are to do a blog, check, to get representation, and to build a solid theater network. So we all have a range of goals. Now, how exactly do we go about meeting them? Just this month, Elizabeth, Chris, Carrie, and I attended a workshop called Getting Started in the Biz at Acting Studios Chicago. Having just moved here over a year ago, I'm still learning the ins and outs of the acting scene in this city, so this particular workshop sounded useful. Marissa Panessa of Panessa Talent Agency discussed how to navigate the industry. Let's take a look at some immediate reactions to what we learned.
The most surprising thing I've learned was how important improv is to our city and for us to have it on our resume.
I think the most surprising thing I learned was that in terms of the industry food chain, we are at the very bottom, but then talent agents are just right above us. So we're kind of all in it together, and they depend on us as much as we depend on them.
But my first step was going to be just to, I guess, take this all in right now, tonight. And then tomorrow, like, just start sending out more submissions left and right. So.
I think my biggest challenge is going to be money, because between, all the time I have to spend at work to make money to facilitate headshots that I need and the classes that I need to take to get me to where I am, it's going to be a challenge.
Yeah. My biggest challenge is time. My schedule is all over the place and it's busy, but I'm making the time to take the classes and everything that I need to take and I want to take for my career. Like you said, it's an investment in self, so time is my biggest challenge.
Like Carrie, I know time will be a challenge for me. I have a day job, and I'm sure many of you do too. It's always tough to find the time and energy to focus on our career goals, but we do what we can to make it a priority. On that note, I decided to get some more expert advice from Sean Douglas, Artistic Associate at Remy Bumpo Theater Company and acting instructor at Northwestern University. Let's see what Sean has to say to young actors setting goals.
When I was a young actor, I felt overwhelmed by big goals, so I think I would think of it as an actor thinks about breaking down a text. And so what is the super objective here? Meeting an artistic director, getting an agent, whatever that might be. Then what are the little things I can deadline for myself along the way? Have I achieved that? No? All right, I still got to keep pushing to get to the next level. So whether that's making sure you get to an opening night to meet an artistic director at a small theater or a large theater, finding someone who knows an agent that you're interested in working with. The other thing I would add to that is that whatever you do, you have to do it in your own voice, coming from who you are, be genuine in how you're approaching people, because people sniff out very quickly you being false to try to get what you want.
Breaking down our goals into acting terms makes it seem less daunting. If any of you out there have any New Year's resolutions you'd like to share, join the discussion with comments on the blog, on Twitter @ActorsTalkBack, or send an old-fashioned email. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next month on TalkBack.